Welcome back. I'm Donna from Lost Closet 12. I am here with you with a Bins Outlet thrift haul. And I got mostly shoes and some clothing, and I wrote it down. I got 12 pieces of clothing, I wrote 23, but I didn't finish. It's 23 shoes, if I counted correctly. One plush bear, because it looked like a bear that, I don't know whose video I would watch reseller content on as much as I can, but not not every day. And sometimes YouTube will just play the next reseller. And there was a plush bear, and I think I remember a plush bear that looked like the one that I picked up, but I don't think it's the same when I did a search. But I'll show it to you. When I picked it up, it's got a stain on it. I'm like, I'm just going to grab it. So I was trying to find it while I was in the bins, and I just gave up. I'm like, I'm going to grab it. It's going to cost me like $2. I'm buying. Like, I'll grab the bear and I'll look it up. So one plush animal, which I'm not supposed to be picking those up anymore. And for my house, I got 2 bowls and a cup. And then my husband, his bag of toys, I'm going to say 4 to 5, but I wrote down 4. And my total was $93.17. It says glass outlet 4. I paid $2.93 for those. Oh, and I got a calendar, which I don't think I'm on the list. I picked it up because I know someone who might like this. It's not for the year. You can use it over and over and over again. It just says February 17th. And then it has like some religious statements in there. I know someone who might like that and appreciate it. So that cost me 50 cents. They used to be 25. Whatever. And 9 pounds of clothing, $17.91. Where is an outlet? I don't know. The lady made me break everything up. They have to ring everything up separate. So even though it's all $1.99 a pound now, it needs to be rung up separate, which I don't know. So that's what we did. So whatever where is an outlet was and where is an outlet, that was probably the toys and stuff. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11 pounds of toys. The plushie, no, that was separate. I don't know. There's a couple other things. So I'm going to break this haul into 2 videos, and not to make them too long because I'm so new to YouTube and I don't know. Well, I'm not new. I've been doing it for, I don't remember what month I started. I think maybe June of last year. So almost a year. It's a slow go for me, but it's okay. I work and I thrift and I resell, and I don't do videos every day. I know some resellers do, and that's great to have the daily updates of how things are going, but that's not for me. So I'm going to jump right in. And I think there's 3 or 4 pairs of shoes that I'm very glad I found. Even though there was a guy at the bins that was complaining about all the shoes. And I'm like, but he was also complaining about the people there. And then he said something like, oh, why don't they just stop and buy it all? Like, he was a grump bump and he needed to stop. The Goodwill wanted $7.99 for these. Cuba Bora by UGG. They are little booties for girls. And I'm going to tell you about how much, because I normally get my shoes at the red, white, and blue. And let me tell you how spoiled I am now, because I'm so used to not having a lot of cleaning or work to do on the shoes. I threw a lot back that I in the past would have picked up, but time is money. So These weigh just about a pound and a half, so they cost me $3. So that's about what I would have paid, maybe a little less at the red, white, and blue. Oh, what size are they? Did I check the zipper? Oh, look, they... There we go. There's the zipper side. And I think you can pull these down. Oh my gosh. Look at that. You could fold them down if you wanted to. I think they look better up. Yeah. I mean, that looks okay, but then this side looks... So maybe it's not designed to be folded down. Let's see. They are a US size 13. And they are little girls. And there's a little bit of wear, but not a lot. And this brand sells every single time for me. Actually, these ones will not be selling for me. I did not until I was pulling on it. Well, anyway, I'll show you the little logo. And they are Sam Huck. I don't really know how to enunciate it. It's a good shoe brand, but this little guy's falling apart. That's what the inside of this shoe looks like. In case if you don't know. And that's a real bummer. I've seen sellers, do a shoe haul and see the sole coming off, and then they glue it with shoe glue. And I do have some, but I think I'm just going to redonate them because I don't want to sell a pair of shoes knowing that it's compromised. So, yeah, I mean, live and learn, double check the soles. I generally do. I don't know how I missed that. Is this one too? Well, this one's not as bad. It's coming up a little. Okay, this I picked up solely for the color and the style. The brand is Forever 21. And this will probably be the first one I write just to get them out. They are like green denim. That's like a denim or a canvas. Maybe more like a canvas. Little flat. Step in. Not like the Skechers. You just slip in, I should say. Or do they say this? They say one or the other. Well, anyway, they are not, it's not a really good brand. They are a women's size 9. But they are in excellent condition. I love the color. And I love the style. So, like these probably cost me just over $1. Let's see. They weigh 11.7 ounces. So they cost me just under $1. I'm not going to get like 20 or 30 for these. I'll probably start them at like 15 and probably accept 10 or 9. But they're going to be easy to write, easy to store. There's no cleaning. And these are Grasshoppers. This is an okay brand. I've picked it up before in the past. I picked it up more based on style. Where's the size? Oh, here we are. It looks like an 8.5 or 9.5. They are a low wedge. I would use Preppy, Academia, Summer, maybe a little boho. I think this, no, that's not eyelet. In the phone, it looks like eyelet, but it's not. So the cushioned, I'd use Comfort. Of course, blue, travel, casual, vacation. They are cute. They do need a little wipey, but nothing terrible. There's some, the soles need to be lint rolled, which sometimes I do find, and there is a little bit of wear. I'm not sure how much I'm going to get for them. I'm probably going to start them at like maybe 20 and accept like 15. These I just, I know the color is why I got them or looked at them. These are Keens, Contour Arch Keen. Yeah, there's some where the creases, if you can see, a little bit of discoloration. They need a quick scrub on the bottom. The inside's okay. What size are they? When I was new to reselling, I made so many mistakes. Like, I would go to the bins, and now I'm more comfortable and I'll just get in the best of them. But not all the time. It just depends. But if there's really nothing and I've already went through the whole one side and they switched out the other side, I'll go over there and I'll get them the best of them. But there was a time I didn't. I would go to like the corner and be by myself and go through a picked over bin, and not that you can't find anything in a picked over bin, but it's slim pickings. And I would just buy all of this, you know, shoes like this, like 5 pair, like, or there would be no size, or the buckle would be broken, or like they'd be both the right foot or the left foot. I've done all of that. So if you do it, don't worry about it. It happens to everybody. So these are a size 9. I think there's a woman's size 9 because the EU size is 39 and a half. I'm gonna have to double check that. For all the time I've been writing shoes, this will look a lot better. That was just a hanger. I had to look for it. Okay, so I don't know if I have these sized right. This shoehorn I found at the bins. See, I mean, it's not sized right, but see, it does bring it up a little bit. So I do stuff my shoes with a shoehorn or some paper to make it look more full. This, I didn't look up the style. The condition is going to take away with the creasing. Did I show you the other one? I did not. And here's the other one. That's the logo. What caught my eye was the color. But I will wipe that up. This one seems to be better on the bottom. I don't know. I've sold Keens, but generally sandals and kids. So they go a lot cheaper. But these are worn a little bit. So I'm going to say maybe $20. But don't quote me. This I picked up solely because they are in like new condition. A while back I learned about a brand I picked it up just to learn about it. I do that sometimes, especially at the bins. It was a kid's pair of bogs, and they sold lightning quick. I might have underpriced them. These are Zoogs. I'm not sure. It's a new to me brand. And I figured they're little black cream boots for a kid. So probably a toddler. And I picked it up to learn the brand. Oh, size 6. Can you see that? Probably not. But they're a size 6. And they're made in China. And the bottoms are great. So they were small enough for me to just pick them up and try them out. I don't know how this got in here. I do on occasion sell crocheted items, but they don't, like small ones, really. I don't think they sell well on their own. This one's nice. I kind of like this one. I might keep it. Or set it aside and wait until I find a crocheted item. I think I have some doilies listed. Okay, these need to lint roll. What are you? Oh, these are morel, black. I think they're suede. I don't know the size. So an 8 or a 9, it's hard for me to read. But I will figure it out when I'm writing. They do need a lint roll. Or maybe a brush. I think these need to be spot cleaned. Can you see that? Yeah, I can see it better now with my hand there. But they are morel. They don't see a style. But it won't take me long. This is real. Oh yeah, look at that. You can really see it. I did not see that at the bins. I probably would have picked them up anyway. And again, maybe 20 bucks. And you know, there's a woman I watch. I don't watch her all the time. I listen to her quite often. She plays in the background when I'm writing or doing shipping or whatnot. And she sometimes does thrift hauls, and she has her computer with her. I might start doing that. You know, that way I can look something up and give you a more accurate. And I could just screen record that and take chunks and just throw it up in this video. Because I'm not, it's so hard for me to remember, like, what thing, like, say if I had a pair of these boots, what they sold for in the past, I wouldn't remember. But these are the same as the black ones. Cuba Bora, or however you say, by Uggs. There's a spot on this one. On the side. But overall, they're in good condition. Goodwill wanted $10 for these. And are they the same size? If they're the same size, it'd be easy to... Looks like a size 13. There's a little bit of... I might be able to brush that out. Can you... I'm going to do this one. There we go. So like a line or something. I might be able to brush that out. But again, they're little girl shoes. And are they the same? No. I thought they were the same foot, but they're not. So that'll be really quick for me to write. I'll write one and then basically copy and paste or sell similar for the other one and just change it from brown to black and the photos. Oh yeah. It's not a bolo, but I probably should have left them. But they're stinking cute. And I didn't even look them up. I was like, I gotta. These are just Cat and Jack, a size 6. Little slip-on. Little shoes. There's not a whole lot to talk about with these. I might put them up for like $8. And not put them on sale. But yeah, they're super cute. Now, like if they don't sell before I cross-post to Poshmark or Macari, I'll probably make it a little bit higher on those platforms and then send out offers. You want to see what made me laugh? I feel like I should stuff them. I don't have anything to stuff it with. So, little baby booty. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Can you see that? Right, how cool. With the, with the pizza on the... That's what got me, the pizza. Someone, I don't know what the value is on these, but there's somewhere on the bottom. But that's okay. Like I just can't, like, the pizza. Well, anyway, I'll tell you what, these cost me $1.99 a pound. So probably 25 cents. 1.5 ounces. You can correct my math because that was super quick, but I'm thinking 25 cents. And, yeah. The pizza. Because I saw the Teenage Mutant Ninja, and I would not have picked up for that. But the pizza on the back, I absolutely would and did. These are sloggers. Again, I didn't look them up. They're a gardening shoe. They're a little heavy. I probably should have left them. I think this is the gardening shoe. There is a gardening shoe. I found it at the bins when I first found it, and it took me a minute to figure out what it was. Yeah, so I paid $4 for these. Let me see. I got a big tub of wipes from Uline. Like, it's ginormous. Like, it's never ending. I just want you to see it because they're kind of... I'm going to probably scrub these down a little bit. They're designed to get wet. Like, they're like kind of flowery, artsy. You can see the difference, just a quick wipe. But, yeah, did I get the size? I feel like these need to be taken out and lint rolled. Yep. The size is on the insole that needs a lint roll, which is a shame. Oh wait, size 10. You see that? They're a size 10. They're a gardening shoe. And this one needs a little bit of love. The bottoms are good. There's a little wear here. And, sloggers, if you can see. But that in there, I have to take the insoles out and lint roll them and then wipe them and put them back in. I might just take a brush and a bucket of hot water and scrub them outside because they feel a little sandy on the inside. They are gardening shoes. So I'm going to clean these is going to be easy. It's not like, got a stain removed. People are going to be gardening with them. Well, anyway, it's been a minute since I've had gardening shoes, so I don't know what they'll sell for. But I hope that they sell for more than $15 because $4 and a 15 is probably as low as I want to go. I mean, it happens. But these are Easy Spirit. I think the size was kind of small on these. Size 7, they're my size. Yeah, there's somewhere I can see when I pull that back. There. But they're Easy Spirit, just a casual... I have no idea what to call this style of shoe. And I feel like that should not be that far in, but it is. The bottoms are good. I don't know. Like, I was struggling to find, like, summer shoes. Because that's where we're going. So, they cost me $2. So... I'm not sure what these guys sell for. I mean, I would imagine, if I had to guess, I would probably start them at 15, 20 bucks, maybe. But, yeah, they weigh just about a pound. These, I'm going to butcher the enunciation, and I apologize. I feel like this is a good brand. I found it once or twice before. Mestifo. I don't know if there's something on the leather or if it's tore. But they are a hook and loop cork wedge, minimalist, preppy, boho, sandal. I would use spring, vacation, leather. Mestifo, of course, would be near the front of the title. They are so cool, and adjustable would be another keyword because you can adjust that a little bit. I'm thinking, well, there is a boo-boo right there. It's coming up a little, if you can see. It's very slight. Does not look like it's showing on the camera. Maybe a little bit. They are Mestifos cork wedge sandals, and minimalist, teacher, vacation, comfort, because they're kind of cushiony, adjustable, leather. There's a million keywords. $25 or $35 is where I'm going to start these. Like I said, I don't find Mestifos often, and yeah, I was happy to find this. Very happy. And I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm taking them out of this basket, and I put an empty basket on the side. For whatever reason, all the shoes I just showed you, I've been putting on the floor. So, I guess I have to pick them up off the floor when I'm done this video. So, here is, these are not a big brand as far as I know. Maybe they are, because I read that wrong. I don't know. Someone help me out in the comments, because I've never seen this brand before. I just glanced at it. They are a wedge espadrille. They're just, my hands are like, no. They're just like a clean, basic, perfect summer shoe. They are a size 7. They look a little narrow. They look a lot narrow. But it says size 7. So when a shoe looks narrow, I will take measurements from here to here and across the heel so the buyer can see. And then of course I take the measurement of the heel. These are, it feels like a linen blend, but it does not say, and I don't think this is a designer shoe. I just think it's a cheaper shoe that's well done. And again, the style, I just thought it would do well for the summer. I'll probably start it at like 15, 20 bucks. Oh, yeah. These need a little bit of a cleaning, but these are so cute. They are toddler Uggs, and they are, oh, and what's a V? 5? Goodwill only wanted $6 for these, but that's what it looks like. So, they are Uggs. They are Barbie pink. I don't know if I'm going to use that word, Barbie pink, but that's the color pink I would use. They need a little love. On the inside. There's some fuzzies in there that I'm going to have to get. I'm thinking like 10 bucks, and these didn't cost me much at all, I'm sure. And it won't take me long to clean them up. No, these cost me just over $1. They weigh 8.9 ounces. So, 20, 40, 60, 80. I just lost my $1.60, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that's wrong. 8 ounces. Here we go. Yeah, $1.60. I'm like, with my fingers, I normally do better than that, but not today. And I have Isaac Nazaria Live loafer. They kind of look like a driving loafer, but they have the extra padding there, but the driving loafers I'm used to have the rubber come up on the top. So they do look like a driving loafer though. And they're clean on the inside. They're good on the top. Little wear on the bottom. And did I write? Oh, size 9. So they're cute. They have a little bow detail, like I guess that would be like a reptile embossed. It looks kind of like snakeskin. It's not snakeskin, but like snakeskin embossed. So 20, 40, 60, 80. I just lost my dollar. $1.60, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that's wrong. 8 ounces. Here we go. Yeah, $1.60. I'm like, with my fingers, I normally do better than that, but not today. And I have Isaac Nazaria Live loafer. They kind of look like a driving loafer, but they have the extra padding there, but the driving loafers I'm used to have the rubber come up on the top. So they do look like a driving loafer though. And they're clean on the inside. They're good on the top. Little wear on the bottom. And did I write? Oh, size 9. So they're cute. They have a little bow detail, like I guess that would be like a reptile embossed. It looks kind of like snakeskin. It's not snakeskin, but like snakeskin embossed. So I probably do like. I'm so terrible because I look everything up as I go. I don't do a deep dive research, but I'll either Google Lens it and look at other people's listings, go to the swords real quick. Sometimes I don't, if it's something super common. And then go from there. Like, so for me to like throw a price out, I think that these would be better than 25, but not more than 35. But what do I know? These are my size. It's a good brand. I like the color. It's very basic. I don't need them, so I'm going to write them. I have so many pairs of fuzzy slippers. Minnetonka. Let me see. Minnetonka. Well, anyway, just fuzzy on the inside, Minnetonkas. I keep messing that up. My hands are like, no. Size 7 hard toe slipper. $15-20 easy. condition, I might be able to get a few more bucks for it because they are in, I'm not sure if anyone wore these. Probably not. Maybe someone got them for Christmas and never wore them and got rid of them to make room for summer stuff. That would be my guess. I'm going to list them because I have so many pairs of slippers and house shoes, if you will. I have a pair of Hoka's, the Orca Slides thong sandals, and I live in them all summer long. I might have to get a new pair because I bought them like 2 or 3 years ago, and they're wearing out a little bit, but it's not like I don't run a lot of errands in them. I don't go for walks in them. They're just like, you know, maybe to the post office, maybe to the drugstore, around the house, you know, the mailbox and back. These are Zara slip-on with crisscross elastic. Yeah, so good. Size 24, I would imagine that's 24. Does that say 2T? No, that's a 24. And they're just a tiny little shoe. 8 to 10 bucks is what I'm going to list them for. They're in good condition, and why not, right? Wrong time of the year. I'm going to have to get my steamer and flatten that out. But these, I believe, are bear paw. Yeah, they're bear paw, and they have a knit to them. So, I used to use the word mixed media a lot if it had different textures. I don't know if I see that in titles anymore, but definitely outdoor, winter comfort, insulated, maybe boho on the. That is kind of cute. I think my steamer will flatten that out. I will try it. And the bottoms look good. And I'm knocking everything to the floor. And these are they're my size. They're size 7. That's crazy. I have so many size 7s. I'm going to weigh them to see how much I paid for them. You might as well say they're 2 pounds. They're 1 pound, 14 ounces. So I paid $4 for them. I probably will start them a little higher because they're going to get written in the spring. And I'm going to look at the SKU, and then when I get rid of it and give it a bigger discount, I want to say $25, maybe $35. That could change. And these are Barama boots. And I've sold this brand a couple times. It does not fly off the shelf for me. And I'm not sure if I'm enunciating it right. Maybe I should start watching more thrift hauls to learn how to enunciate these brands for you guys. The Goodwill wanted $8. They're not steel tip, but they do. There's something going on in here. They're like a wedge. Like that's where the sole is. You know what I'm saying? It's not flat. That's weird. Well, they are a wedged kind of work boot. Like that's what it kind of looks like, but it's not steel toe. I don't know. European size 36. So what's that? Like a 6.5, 7? I don't know. They're in good condition. There's some scuffing on the uppers. Maybe $25. 20, 25. is what I'm expecting to get. These are my size, and I don't know what's going on here. I think that's on top of, what did I do with the wipe? Yeah, it's not wet anymore. I could not really get it off, but I feel like there's something, you know what, the more I look at it, I think it's paint. Well, anyway, they're my size, and I was like, they're cute. If I can't get that off, I'll probably just keep them. What? I don't know if that's something on the shoe or that's coming off the shoe. If it was peeling, if the top was peeling off, it would peel more. So I'm thinking it's paint. I'll probably just list them because I tried them on and I need something a little bit better than that. Yeah, they're size 7. And they're flat. They're Clark's collections by Clark is what it says. And I kind of just like the tribal, bohemian, ethnic little detail on the T-strap. That is not T-strap, the thong strap. Well, anyway, I will probably go ahead and list them and just sell them cheaper. These need a little bit of cleaning. These are Morels. The insoles are not even there. So that's a bummer, which I did miss. I might have picked them up without the insoles. I mean, I have my own insoles. Like I don't always. Some of my shoes I'll use the store insoles that come with the shoes, if you will. But the ones like I wear to work and everything, I have my own insoles. Vibram sole. It's just your basic sneaker shoe. Does not look too athletic. Oh yeah, and this is my hand is like no. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it looks like the sizes are mostly worn off. Maybe it looks like a European size 41, so that makes it like a men's size 9. Am I wrong? Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. The conversion on the shoes. I've been writing shoes for a minute and I still get confused. Well, anyway, these are just a pair of sneakers and I think they're size men 9. Oh, I forgot. I got one more pair. I don't know why they're down here, but this is probably my best find. And I was going to keep them, but I wear a size wide. And I could probably do these like for a couple of errands, but I could not wear these to work. They are slip resistant, oil resistant, area work shoe, or I mean these bad boys look almost new. And the size is hard to read, but it looks like it says 7. It looks like it says 7.5. But I think it's a 7. Well, anyway, when I can't see the inside of that, what I do, I take a picture of it with my phone the best I can, and I blow it up. And I will verify that it's a size 7 or a 7.5. But this is a beautiful find from the bins. Like, there's like nothing. How much did the Goodwill want for them? $13. They are just So nice. And then the little, let me see the logo on the side, the black on black. It's a beautiful shoe. So, my average cost, did I write that down on that paper? I did not. My average cost for everything together, I believe, was $2.33. I could be wrong, but that cost is going to go up because these guys are going to get redonated. It happens. It happens to the best of us. I need a break. I did work and I came home and I was like, oh, let me do my haul. But then I was going to do my shipping, so I grabbed my, it was 2 pieces of jewelry. I sold I'll screenshot it, the SpongeBob Universal Studios little pins, his best buds. I bought that at the Red, White, and Blue for that pin, not knowing it was a limited edition. I was like, oh, that's so cool. Someone will give me $10 for it. I forget what I paid for the bag, but it sold for $30. So, and I was going to do my shipping. Excuse me. And I did not. I moved on to this. So I'm a little sporadic, I think, is the word I'm looking for. So maybe I'll just take a break, finish my shipping, charge my phone, and hopefully record the second half of the haul. And, yeah, I don't think I'll show you the little toys and stuff. I mean, if there's anything cool, I'll add it in. But it's just some clothing and the bear and that bag. And, yeah, some Nerf guns. But not the kind I generally find, and I don't think these ones work. So, stay tuned for the second half. If you know anything about Nerf guns and you know how to fix them, let me know in the comments in the next video. I'd appreciate that. So thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload a new video. All right, bye for now.